So how do you go from being the person that expects nothing to work out for them to a person that expects everything to work out for them? This was a question comment on my last video. It's a longer video, about 30 minutes long, right? But it's worth it because I have studied the law for so long and heard so many teachers and coaches overanalyze and overcomplicate something that is actually very simple. I've said this in many videos. The truth is simple. There's nothing for you to do. The biggest thing of it all is choice. You get to choose who you want to be. You get to choose. But when you haven't accepted that you are the only one choosing in your reality for yourself, you're missing the whole point here, that you are the one and only cause. You are the only one choosing. Some coaches call it you're the only one thinking in your reality. You're the only one assuming in your reality. You're whatever term you want to use, doesn't matter. It's you are the only one choosing who you want to be. If you just left it at that, it'd be so easy. But what happens is, well, what if they want something different than I want? But I've tried choosing and I'm not getting what I want. If you understand that you are the only one choosing, assuming, declaring, believing, and for you and your reality, because you are God of your reality, you are the one and only. That is what we all are. We have that Christ mind within us that gets to choose. You get to create your own reality. But the moment you start thinking that someone else can interfere with your choice, that someone can say no or reject you, or somebody, whether it's a person, whether it's money, whether it's your own body, you are the only one choosing. But like I said, we get sucked into, well, what about other people? What about conditions? What about my landlord, the boss, the manager, the SP, the bank, the lender, the whatever? The moment you start thinking about the what ifs or buts, now you forgot that you're the only one choosing. Do you see? For example, if I know that I'm the only one choosing, okay? I know that I'm the only one in charge of my reality, that whatever I imagine, whatever I assume, with whatever I declare consciously, let's talk about the word consciously, because this is another word that gets overlooked. Consciously means on purpose. On purpose. I am on purpose choosing something. It's not just a thought that I had that's floating around in my head or a feeling. I'm not purposely choosing those. Okay? It's conscious manifesting, conscious choosing. I'm consciously choosing what I want to assume, believe, or experience. But that is the only thing that I trust. What I consciously assume, what I consciously choose. I trust what I assume. I trust what I choose. That is what I put all of my eggs in that basket. There's no plan B. There's no what if. There's no but. I say something and that is final. And that is it. That is all. Knowing that whatever you choose, whatever you imagine, whatever you assume is the only truth. That is what is inevitable. Will push out. But then what people do is like, well, it's been this long. Well, I've tried that before and blah, blah. Again, you lost me right there. If you are the only one chooser and that is what you know, and you have said, no, what I say is the only truth, you don't even entertain a plan B. You don't entertain a doubt. You don't entertain the opposite in your face. You don't entertain those things because you know you are the only one choosing, that your word is final, that you are the law, that your word is the law, that your imagination is the law. It's final. It's like you just put all 10 toes down into, I said this and that is why I get it, period. I don't got to do nothing. Now, if you make up rules for yourself that you got to feel it, that you got to feel good, that you have to have a certain high vibration, that you have to align to something, then yeah, those are your rules. Those are not common manifesting rules for all of mankind. Those are your rules. There are no right or wrong. There are no rules because you make up your own rules in your reality. There are no rules. So how do you go from being a person that expects not to receive anything and not having anything to go work out to a person that expects all the good to happen for them? You choose that. You say, I'm that. Period. There is no, how do I do that? How do I feel that? Back again. Remember, your choice is it. You're aware that you're the only chooser. And that's the same thing as saying that I am God of my reality, or that I am the universe, or I'm infinite intelligence. You're saying that I'm it. What I say is it. Period. Final. Punto.